Giving every single member on their team the opportunity to step up. It is not just Ruler and Chovy anymore, but Peanut and Dorn.
I think Gen G's best spike is always going to be the mid game, and if they don't get ahead, the longer the game goes against Braum, Varus, Kindred, they run out of gas, they run out of stun.
Now you can see Viego in the bush, Peanut in the bush, waiting. Reset here big though. Now Lahan's looking for the engage, trying to find the lockdown. Lockdown barrel unbreakable, but now should surely fall. But here comes Zeka and the rest of the team. They're going to lock down, they're going to find first blood. Barrel still alive on the backside. The Lamb's respite, buying so much time. Gen G knows that they need to get something back, but Deft is unafraid. Deft is still free firing at the pullback from Ruler. It's clean, but it's not quite enough to finish the job as Zeka dives into the back line. Still standing for now, but surely he should fall. Everybody is so low. How are they still alive? But the feathers fly. Ruler finds one, wishes for two, tries to find another. Barrel will finally fall, and Gen G fire back.
Such a back and on there by the looks of it. They're going to start it up though.
Gen G, big Barrel again. Getting hit with the hook is big. Unbreakable going to buy a few more seconds. He needs to leap back into the arms of Pioshik. Now the retreat coming out. The hook coming in from over the wall. Big ulti coming in from Deft. And that's the pick now on the backside. Kingan looking for the avenue, looking for the entrance, but the side steps are clean from Gen G. They will not let that cast connect, but it's Pioshik back onto the Dragon. Pioshik with priority access, the pick. Giving the Dragon over to DRX. Rise in history for any individual player. To go from middle of the pack to potentially the best. Fighting for that opportunity now. Chovy holding on the taunt now, coming in. Kingan ready to go in over the wall. Chovy, goodbye. You don't got a stopwatch anymore. Peanut now running, doing what he can to escape, to survive, but DRX are descending.
There's the realm wall, but he doesn't choose to take it. He wants to sandwich the rest of DRX with Doran on the flank.
Over the wall. Hook now going in under the Braum. Zeka onto the flank, fishing for the angle. Will lock up Ruler. Ruler immediately going to cleanse. Now the fog coming in for the Braum. Ruler on touch to the backside. Keep your eyes on the feather. They could just be everything. That's going to be the shutdown. Doran leaping forward. Ruler untouched. Now Gen G, they see their opportunity. Peanut stepping forward, peeling back now. Barrel and Deft, the last two standing. Kingan off to the side, but it is Gen G taking the fight.
Peanut takes down Pioshik, picks up the spirit form, and then shuts down DRX. The engage from Zeka was good onto Lahan's, but the follow-up of the soul
on these cooldowns against this Braum or against this Kindred. And now they fish for the dive. Kingan trying to buy as much space as he can. The tower surely set to fall. Chovy now chasing, running. This Gragas, there's no way you can make it out of this one. Locked up, the CC coming through. Kingan will fall. Doran on it.
Sitting at 3-0 and 2. Incredibly strong in this mid game.
And look at the gold within touching distance as we crest 20 minutes.
Oh,
no caught out. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the concussive blow stack. Zeka waiting off to the side. The support surely going to fall. The Ruler has to be watched, has to be respected. On the side. Chovy on the front line. They put them into the meat grinder. Taking them out one at a time. DRX overstepping their welcome in the enemy jungle.
That's the second time the ring for Gen G. It could cost them a World Championship final for DRX. It could...
What? Oh.
Chovy, did he just...
Yep.
Did he panic or did he have smite on a spellbook or something? Fight Pioshik.
Pioshik over the wall. Barrel to follow, immediately fishing for the opportunity, but he's still going to get locked on the fast forward. Barrel and Pioshik, the dynamic duo. Support and jungle now turn their...
Realm Warp for Vision. DRX don't even start up the objective. They get a TP, they get an ultimate, they get a pick. Zeka knows Doran's up here.
But you know the pressure on them because the second he went down, Doran immediately TP'd. They can't afford to misstep. You see the pressure time and time again, but it is Zeka zoning, looking for an opportunity, trying to lock down the reactant. Pioshik coming over the wall, ready to deal the damage. Concussive blows have marked him. Ignite has marked him, and there is no one here to protect him. It is Doran versus the world. It is Doran versus DRX, and DRX come out on top.
And the activation they need. Ultimate coming up from Peanut soon. Zeka doesn't have the Predator up just yet, but he wants to zone them away. Don't forget about the Kindred ult. They could bait it once again.
Looking for that opportunity, locking Peanut out of the pit. It's getting lower and lower. There's no jungle, and it does not matter. That is the Baron for DRX. Peanut now has to run unstoppable on the retreat, but DRX have got what they came for. A single mistake on either side will leap into the enemy backline. 6K getting lower. DRX think this is their opportunity. Barrel looking for the knockup, and it's massive. And it's the soul, and it will be a slaughter in the pit. Pioshik and Deft back to back as brothers slaughtering the front line and the back line of Gen G. It is Ruler versus the world, but the Gale Force will not be enough.
He's dead. Kingan's gonna get the kill. No, Ruler turns it around. He gets Kingan. He gets Barrel. He falls. It's 3 members of DRX left. Chovy has respawned. I'm not sure if they have enough to look for the full end. Chovy's gonna have to clear the wave. DRX 3v1, can they take the win?
Chovy versus the world. A heroic effort from Ruler to buy time, to buy space, to give an opportunity to hold on and fight again. But the odds only stack more and more in the favor of DRX. They have taken the
Look for the win. They're waiting on the respawns of Beryl and Kingen to make sure everybody has a piece of the Baron buff. And with 5 members strong, the siege is in from a losing in playoffs round 1 of the LCK to Sandbox to almost pushing their ticket to the World's Final.
Beryl looking for Ruler! It could just be everything. He's forcing it out now, buying as much time as they can with the Lamb's Rest, but they want to keep this fight going. DRX do not want a slow game. They find their pick. They find the angle. Doran spotted out. He will not be able to TP back to help the rest of the team. This is
The Galio up, there's the TP from Doran to help the wave clear. The Baron buffed up creeps are coming in. Genji are slowly holding on, but DRX will start to move forwards. They'll start to push them back. They'll start to look for a base break, and they'll get it. Inhibitor will fall. DRX put a dent already into Genji. The world champions from 2017, looking incredibly vulnerable right now. DRX looking for Nexus towers.
Beryl blocking what he can. A lot of damage under the Nexus towers. Zeka already breaking open mid lane. A second inhibitor surely will fall. Genji knowing that this next fight will be their last. Stepping back. Buying brief moments.
Force it.
They get it. Stepping in. The carries are so strong. Doran goes into the main grinder. And he is taken out. It is domination for the team.
8 years ago, Def fell to his sister team in Samsung White. But today, in the face of insurmountable odds, he stands